Todd Gyenis is with me today, and we are continuing our conversation that we started a few days ago in a separate video. And he actually brought more material with him, and I'm going to ask Todd to tell us, what do you have here, Todd?
Well, all the crystals I have here is parts of my personal collection. I've been collecting for quite a few years now, and the energy around crystal is very attractive to me. You know, I always knew I was drawn to crystals my entire life, but only in the past 5 years it's really been opening up and evolving with me. So some of the selection of crystals I have here are ones that I tend to work with on a regular basis.
Can you walk us through the stones and the gems and the crystals that you have here?
Sure, I'll give you an example of these seven here. These 7 crystals here are associated with the main 7 chakras in a body. A chakra is basically an energy center in a body that controls certain things. Like, for example, one person has a throat chakra right here, and that controls how open you are. It controls what you're willing to open up about, to speak about, and if that chakra is, let's say for example, out of balance, it sort of slows down the energy chakra around this area. So in order to speed that up, you can use a crystal to be able to assist, help, heal with that. And so this stone right here, it's blue. That stone is called sodalite, and this is what re-energizes, rebalances a chakra. And every single one here does something different. And so one here can help one person become more grounded. Another one here can help a person be more comfortable in their skin. Another crystal here, which is one that's called rose quartz. This one here can open up the heart chakra more, the heart space, be more open to relationships, maybe to family, to a new love, anything associated with that. And so using crystals in this specific way has like a procedure to start off from and bounce off of. You know, like one crystal can do 10 different things. Having associations with these crystals here can be a very powerful tool if one is open for it.
Todd, I have a question. For example, if a man has prostate problems, and prostate cancer is one of the issues these days, what kind of crystal would work for him?
What kind of crystal would work for him? Well, I'd say there would be a number to choose from, but the one that kind of pokes out of my head right now is a stone that's called carnelian, and I just happen to have one right here. It's like a reddish brown color, and this is the one that's like the purification stone. Helps with blood flow, and having prostate cancer, maybe in some cases prostate could be enlarged, could be in imbalance of some type, and this specific stone can help ease some of the pain. It can help provide more energy, because having something like prostate cancer or any sort of diseases with the prostate can be very tiring, you know. So this specific stone, one of its attributes is a revitalizing of the energy around you, and so in some cases you don't feel tired as often. Whenever I work on some clients who's always feeling tired, we sort of see what's on in their life, see what kind of stresses are on, see what is affecting the energy around them, and then this is one of the main stones I would prescribe to either wear as a bracelet or as a pendant around their neck, and this is something that will very much help with that.
The same stone would work for someone with bladder issues, or
yes,
woman?
Actually, very, very much so. This stone is actually good with bladder issues. There is a number to choose from as well, but carnelian is one stone that I picked, one crystal I picked, that sort of helps with that in a very big way as well. Yeah, so any type of bladder infections or whatnot, this is something that can increase blood flow, can, I guess, ease down a swollen bladder, something of that nature. So this is a stone that will definitely be able to help as well.
And I would like to address some of the women's issues, and breast cancer is a big topic these days. What would you recommend to a woman who had been diagnosed with breast cancer?
Diagnosed with breast cancer. Well, I would say one of the stones to help out with that, well, two that comes to mind right now. One is the all-around basic rose quartz crystal, and that one I happen to have right here as well. The attributes of rose quartz crystal is anything to do with relationships, anything to do with love, with friendship, sort of assimilated with that. Now, since breast cancer is such a big subject, especially all the way around the world, more fine-tuned would be a stone called green aventurine. And this stone is basically a protector of the heart and around the chest area. So wearing this stone as a pendant around the neck will provide quite a bit of protection from outside forces, will help ease pain, will help sort of go along the processes of what's actually going on around you and help sort of ease your mind, become a little bit less stressed when you're maybe thinking too much or one is maybe going through a lot at that specific time. So wearing something like that around your neck would be very beneficial. And that stone again is called green aventurine.
And what do we have here?
Well, that stone right here is green aventurine. I'll just get it out of my little package here.
Are they hard to find, these stones?
I'd say you should be able to find them in a lot of new age stores. There is a local store here that does carry them, but something like this can be researched online, and I can provide a link on my website to basically get the proper names and where I can get it, and then different meanings of it. So basically typing this in an internet search will come up with a number of results. So this specific stone here is pretty much one of my favorite stones, especially when I'm working with a person who has a lot of health issues around their heart area, and so breaking up from a boyfriend, maybe going through a divorce, maybe something huge that would very much affect how you perceive something in another person, a relationship, something that big. This one stone here I find is very much beneficial.
Another topic that I would like to cover is your work on meditation.
Mm-hmm.
You're writing your own CDs,
Yes.
your own meditations,
Mm-hmm.
and what I really love about your meditations is also that you're writing your music.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the photos here
Mm-hmm.
on the CD cover is actually your tattoo.
Yes, yes, they
You
are.
just showed it to me. It's on one of your arms.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to talk a little bit about your CDs?
Sure. Well, this CD here was the first one I came out with. I labeled it After the Storm. This one CD here, I wanted to come out with something that would be able to be another tool to use for a person to become less stressed, for a person to be able to raise their vibration up. So this one CD here, I basically wanted to have something that would be able to use in an auditory way. Some people are drawn to crystals, some people are drawn to something different. So I kind of felt the energy around meditation music, and I kind of delve into that a little bit, and I was able to record what's called solfeggio frequencies, and these frequencies here have the ability to heal if they're used in a specific way. There is a local master tuning fork practitioner that I was able to record these from, and that's how I was able to come out with these CDs. So a combination of these frequencies can do certain things. Like each one of my CDs has different intentions. With this first one here, raising your vibration, the acceptance of love, and letting go of old belief patterns. So these are some of the first examples I used, and I find that the feedback I've been getting is very, very good actually.
And what sort of instruments do you use?
Well, the instruments that I've only started using is a little bit of piano with 2 or 3 of the tracks with this first CD here. Aside from that, I will be getting into some more in the future, but for now it's sort of surrounding some piano in the foreground while with some solfeggio frequencies in the background. So something that is very much balancing, very much of an ohm grounding type of thing to start with, and then it goes up the realm of frequencies to be able to open up throat chakras, to be able to increase your intuition abilities, to be able to see more, to perceive more of what's going on around you.
Now, how can the viewers find you?
Well, the viewers here can find me on my website at www.crystalawakenings.ca. They can email me at Todd, T-O-D-D, at iwillwin.ca.
A few words for those who don't really know anything about crystals. When they come to you, what kind of, is there a specific thing that they should know about crystals?
I'd say that anybody who feels the need to come to me with any questions about crystals or anything, the only thing I would say is to be open for it. It doesn't mean you have to fully believe that any of this will work for you or work for a friend. All you have to do is be open for it and say, I was always drawn to it, but I never knew more about it. And that is basically the first step in order to dive a little bit more into this. And then more information on my website and communication through me can help guide you in the right direction to your own bliss.
Todd, thank you so much. And in a few minutes, we are going on air with your radio interview at blogtalkradio.com/multiple arts. Thank you so much, Todd.
Thank you.